Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Suzuki Savage 652cc engine that I have all kinds of taken apart right now. So I found for this engine, and this is out of a 98 Savage. We got a lot of videos on here talking about like this head plug, the meshing, all kinds of crap. What there's really not a lot of is how to like where the head bolts are, where everything else is, what the timing's supposed to be set at. That's not right. The case opened up, actually how the components work. So I'm finding a lot of videos for this all. It's sharing a lot of the same information over and over, and no one's really doing anything new. So as I'm getting my channel up and started, that's what I want to talk about, is all stuff that no one else will talk about. So one thing, for example, is we have the alternator, the stator, whatever you want to call it, inside this case, and some people say to twist this part off. As you can see, mine did not want to twist off, as I actually bent up some of that plastic right there. It's really not hard though to get off. Got a couple bolts there, that one, so forth, all the way around. So it's nice I have this out of the bike. My beautiful baby girl right there. Because I actually get a chance to move the engine around and show you guys what the engine itself is without any of the other stuff in the way. So once you have this casing off, there's all kinds of stuff in there for the stator. You can use that to not have to remove the pulley for the belt drive. Bunch of stuff I'm going to be going over, but at a later day when I'm a little less lazy on all this. Up in here we have the bolts for the valve cover. These two specifically are those. Yeah, those are not the right bolts of what I'm talking about. Where are they? Yep, nope, they are. I'm a lot more used to looking at the other side of the head right now. But yeah, so that bolt and that bolt are going to be two long bolts that are going to go all the way down. Oh, I was wrong. These two. Those two right there. Going to be your two long bolts. Those actually go all the way down through the head to the cylinder. So if you're taking just the head off, then those two bolts are important, and I have had a lot of trouble with those, stripping out head bolts, head bolt up there under the intake, one similar one for the exhaust. Where are you at? Right there. So another problem that I had with this engine is whoever worked on it before me, they didn't have enough gasket. They didn't replace the head gasket. They did not tighten down. This one was good. These four were alright. This one was stripped. That one was partially stripped. This front head bolt by the exhaust manifold was not tightened down to torque. I actually, after getting the entire engine out and apart, was able to undo it with my fingertips. So one more thing I want to talk about real quick. I actually have spent a good amount of time cleaning up this engine, as dirty as it all looks. I sat there for hours cleaning out all of these fins. This is what I'm down to. But so the head, see the gasket in there? Come out. I don't have it tightened down all the way right now either, but what I want to say is another big problem on these engines that people have. This, the head plug, and I have it somewhere around, but I'm not going to look for it right now. See in a later video. Plastic piece covers up right there, so the oil does not flow into there. It needs to be sealed down properly with the same gasket maker that you use for the valve cover. That will cause an oil leak that will come down, that will come down all through here. You can see I had that problem. I also had the cover itself leaking, so I have oil in there. That's where those 2 points will come from. This will be valve cover seal. This in here will be all from that head plug. So, I mean, you can get a little back and forth from either right there, but this used to be straight black. Now what I also want to talk about is when you have oil all built up down this side right here, and that side right there. When it gets down there to that point, when it's in the fins like that, that's from the head gasket not being sealed down. You usually will be burning oil. You'll have weird fuel efficiency. You'll be burning really rich, and then you'll be burning really lean back and forth, and it's weird. My bike actually, I had to take it all down and clean it all up because my engine was shutting off from it getting too hot, because it did not. All of these were covered in dirt, oil, and grime sealed onto there, and the cooling fins weren't able to, well, cool. So, as you can see, it's mostly clean now. But I know, and hashtag shout out to Metric Motors, or I think Metric Motors. I think that's his channel name. He was doing a lot of work on this engine too. He had the same leaks as I did, and I guess he got busy with other projects and couldn't finish up this video. But he had to figure out why those were leaking. So it's coming down through here, or if it's coming up through here, head plug, or head plug, which would be that, and or valve seal. And down here, if it's leaking, that will be your head gasket. So on a side note, for anyone else trying to do the same stuff I'm doing right now, when taking the engine out, as you can see, I am pretty far into my project right now. This is all tarped off until the engine's finished. You're gonna have this piece up here. It's part of it has a wire going through it. I can't remember, nor do I care right now what it's called. Basically, it sits at the valve cover. It'll sit about here on the engine. Get a buddy and have him hold one side of it while you undo the wire. Best way to get that out. I actually think it goes through. No, it's a bolt somewhere over here. Do the pedals. You'll have to remove the engine mount bolts. You're gonna have one up in the back. Sorry. And basically, this is what you're looking at, though, frame wise. Yeah, take the carb off first. That's really simple. Take the tank off, undo all the wires, undo them, engine mounts. Make sure you save every part and do what I did not do. Every time that you have to take something off a panel, off your motor, make the cardboard cutout in the same shape of what you're pulling it off of. Make holes, put those bolts in those slots. I'm having a real tough time putting this motor back together because I did not do that. For this right here, yeah, it was this part. This will lead into the stator, I believe, or some part of this wire connects to the stator, and you can actually just, that's why I was showing you that cover a second ago. Take that off and you can unplug it from the inside with a little bit of help. I think either I needed to open up a clip or I had to undo some screws. But that will run all the way to the back of your bike by the tail. So for anyone doing that, some tips there. If you have any questions about this bike in general, I'm just kind of getting a video out there right now. It's going to be all disorganized and stuff because I'm really just starting up. But send me a message. I have the frame, I have the engine, all parts taken apart. I have the full bike here. And I can show you piece by piece how it goes together. What needs to be done for it. Mostly I'm out of ideas right now of what to do until I get this all put back together. I'm going to be doing a video on the timing. Whole reason I'm doing a video right now is because I know there is no videos for timing. Everyone has made a video of every other component, not one to see how to actually set the timing. So I will definitely be doing that. Right now though, I'm trying to build up a channel. I'm not going to be doing mechanics after this bike is done, or for the most part, I won't be. I will be doing motor vlogs. So, for the time being, peace.